Hi guys, I'm so proud to announce that I've just released version 2.0 of Data Story Maker. So I have introduced so many new functionalities. We have 3, 4, 5 more charts that I'm going to show you right now. And we have also the possibility to edit the data inside the plugin. You don't need just to work on the CSV file externally. You can also change the data inside of the plugin. So if you are a video editor or a motion designer or a videographer and need to add some cool graphic data animations, well, Data Story Maker is the solution for you. So let me show you what's new. What you have already seen last time, this world map chart race, where you can go around the world showing your places. We have now the choropleth map, which has been introduced now. And so once you select the chart, now you have already an example which is loaded here. If you go down to the bottom, you have a first preview. So like that, you see more or less how the look will be. But you can change the ocean color, or you can change, you have many options, and these options are relative to the chart you have chosen above. You can also force individual colors to the countries or hide the labels if you just want the gradation of colors. So what can you do if you want just to create the animation with this without nothing more? You just have to position on the timeline on the position where you want to create the video and generate chart animation. So you will see that now we have format 1920 by 1080, 3 seconds animation per 2 seconds, where the animation is stopped at the end, and here we have the choropleth map appearing with its animation. So what do we have also? Bar chart trace we had already. You've seen it in so many places, and now it's very easy to create a bar chart trace with Data Story Maker. Stacked area chart, you see more or less the animation, but that's not new. It was already there. The crazy bar chart trace was already there. Line charts, bubble charts were already there. Radial area was already here. Ranking table, you had it already. Bar chart, pie chart, donut chart. And then we have these new ones, the funnel chart, vertical and horizontal. So yeah, just click on it. Then you can see that you have already an example here loaded. And then you go down and you see just this. Why? Because the way this is working, it's not on the first row that you have the dataset's name, but on the first column. Now that you have selected first column, this is something that you will have to, depending on your data, how you get the data. Sometimes you have the dataset names on the rows, sometimes on the column. You just to switch here the checkbox. So now you can see that you can select an image and the color for each of the stages. And on the bottom you see that you have this. You can add an image or visitors. I'm gonna check just random images attached there, and so that we can have a look at what it will look like that. And then you can change the color of each section, and you can change the duration of the animation, the format, the different foreground colors. You can change the font, background color. You can have curved segment like that, or just straight segment, show percentages or not, and proportional sizing or not. Now proportional sizing depends really on the values that you have put here on the data. And now if we just create this, generate chart animation in a couple of seconds, or maybe 5 seconds, we have our animation here. You see, it's so easy to use this. And same thing for the horizontal one. You can have some more counters and timelines. Well, what's new here is just this, the split flap counters. So just select that, And then you go down. And you see that you have these counters. Then you will render all of them. Then you can, with a mask, you can just get the one you need. You can change the font or the color. Maybe let's make it a little bit darker. And then the font of this here as well. And so, you can also modify the padding if you want bigger or smaller. You can also make the background opacity transparent so that you can put these over your videos. But now let's go up. You can also add a title, but in all of the charts you can add a title. I didn't use it much because you can add a title easily in both Premiere and After Effects. But yeah, and so here now you can go and just create the chart. So let's go there, generate chart animation. And here you have the animation. You can just add it to wherever you need. So yeah, I did maybe this gray color was not the best. This was better white, but yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can maybe even add some images here as well. No, not in this case. Yeah, there are some charts where you don't, you can't really add images. Maybe if you think that you should add an image also to these, I'll add this in the next version. You know that I'm publishing new updates every 2 or 3 weeks, so just let me know at the address here, and I'm gonna maybe add your new functionality in the next version. So this is working in Premiere Pro, as you can see, but it's working exactly the same in After Effects. And so yeah, you can really do a lot of things if you have to create a bar chart trace from scratch. This is going to be really easy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have questions. I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, if you want to get this data story maker, just go to this link here on Gumroad. Let me know really what you think. I'm very curious to know what you think. See you soon.